I'm just doing a little bit of research. I haven't really looked at WikiLeaks too much in the last few days. And some of the videos I'm watching are pretty funny. And one of them is UFOs and that they're leaking out information. And it's like the video had 0 links to WikiLeaks, and yet it's saying this information is coming from WikiLeaks, and that there's a whole pile of ships that the government is battling against. And it's like, if I'll start hearing anything about aliens and spaceships, you ain't getting it. That's probably the biggest misinformation that's going. There's more lies going on with aliens, and they've been building that lie up for an awful long time. If you actually are an enlightened being, I don't care if you're on the good side or the bad side, you ain't got a spaceship. There's no need for a spaceship. So any beings that might be out there, any spaceships, good or bad, are nothing but elite people that have built a bunch of spaceships out of technology that they've been suppressing for a hell of a long time. Evolving will not mean you need a spaceship. Plus, if you evolve, wars end. That's the part that I don't get is, how can more enlightened beings like that are coming from a different planet think that they're going to save us in any way, shape, or form when apparently they got bigger weapons than we do and they can't seem to end their wars? It just makes no logic sense. It's just like everything that's going on in our planet is exactly the same thing that's going on in the universe. Like if you're an enlightened being, how come you can't end your wars? Why are you still at war with them? How come you haven't been able to be enlightened enough to make peace with your enemy? And that's what it's all about. When humanity evolves, there are no wars. It is like peace. It is like world peace. It is like we transform everything that's evil into everything that's positive. So I'm getting a kick out of some of these alien things. It's like, okay, now there's going to be a flood of misinformation that's going to say, oh, look at WikiLeaks is pointing this out. First of all, I want to see the cables that actually says this is what we're doing. And even the cables, they would be communication between each other is not going to reveal truth. It's you're talking amongst themselves about the lie. So, when truth does come out and they actually do start talking about aliens, then it's not like these cables are actually going to tell the truth. You have to be able to know how to read the truth between the misinformation, because there's definitely a lot of misinformation that's going on within the government. And while we're releasing a lot of these documents, we're going to be releasing how these people lie to each other. So yeah, it all depends on which leak they feel is important, because if they only leak out half of the story, then WikiLeaks has the potential to make its own lies. So it is kind of, you have to know the first truth, or the first lie that was told to man. You actually have to see how you evolve and the process of that. If you can't see that, you won't be able to distinguish a lie from the truth. It'll just be another repeat of the same cycle, and you won't be able to see that one coming. So heads up to the alien community that, yeah, it's a game, and a lot of people are being fooled by that game. Big time fooled. Peace out.